Hey! Hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome to the Gamertron Show, and welcome to a very special video. You know, you guys have been awesome to me, my subscribers, my viewers, my somewhat listeners. You guys have been absolutely awesome to me. You have said some of the kindest, most inspiring things you can say to another person, and I thank you all so very much. And I want to give something back to you guys. I hope I give back with the videos I give you about gaming. This is kind of a gaming video, but at the same time kind of a broader topic, a broader genre almost. I just wanted to kind of reward you guys in a way with something that I love, or tell you why I love a certain thing. Now, you guys know I love video games. I love my family, I love my friends, but there's something else on that list of things I love, and that's dragons. I have loved dragons almost every second, every day, every year of my life. I love dragons. When I was really young, like 5, 6, I didn't know what a dragon was necessarily. I knew what dinosaurs were. And I don't know why, I'm just one of those people, I was one of those kids. I love reptiles, I love lizards. And dinosaurs are giant lizards, which I think are freaking awesome. I don't remember how young I was or specific dates or stuff like that, but my parents used to read me bedtime stories, as I'm sure many people when they were young or kids, their parents read them bedtime stories. And some of the stories my parents read me had dragons in them. And since I was a kid, I've always been absolutely fascinated by dragons. They're this giant lizard that's different from dinosaurs. So very different. They have like the wings of a pterodactyl, the head and teeth of a T-Rex, but the kind of body of a brontosaurus almost? Maybe more a velociraptor, depends on the type of dragon. And then when I finally got access to the internet and learned what the internet was, one of the first things I looked up was dragons, pictures and drawings of dragons. I got to see wonderful works of art as a kid with paintings and drawings of dragons. Dragons that were more friendly and cartoony, and more dragons that were realistic and vicious. And I love that about dragons. While it's true you can do this for a lot of different characters and creatures, but with dragon there's such a huge, such a wide array of different types of dragons and different styles of creating dragons. Cartoony, realistic, somewhere in the middle, wide out and crazy, fantastical dragons, dragons that kind of combine with other creatures. So many dragons. And then, how young was I? Was I 8, 9, 10? I'd say around that, just maybe just about reaching double digits, I'd say. I watched the movie Dragonheart, and Dragonheart is one of my favorite movies of all time. Sean Connery plays the dragon Draco, and I love Draco as a character. The movie had a great story, the special effects, the CG for the dragon Draco are mind-blowing. They are so good. Even to this day, the CG to make Draco, that dragon, still holds up today. It is so well done. I love the character, I love the look, and that movie first gave me the idea of what it would look like to see a dragon alive. Moving around, breathing fire, flying, it gave me a visualization of how it would look like. And then a few years later, I saw the movie The Last Dragon, or Dragons, a fantasy made real. The movie has multiple names. It's a documentary. It's a fictional, science fiction, fantasy documentary that portrays dragons as something that's always been part of our world, but they're a species that went extinct, a more evolved kind of type of dinosaur. And I got to see these varied dragons in varied places around the world, in varied cultures. And the movie was so good. Granted, I was a kid, okay? Give me a chance. Give me a break. Give me a chance. I was just a kid when I watched this movie. And when I watched the movie, I thought that dragons were for real, because this documentary was so well made, and the special effects were so good, I thought it was real! I thought the whole bloody thing was real, I thought dragons were real and all that. But then, of course, the bubble burst, and dragons aren't real. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. I'm thick-headed, but I'm not delusional. But still, that movie, that documentary about dragons, it just captured my imagination. I loved it so much. I love seeing dragons are just such a fantastical and unique and powerful creature. Of all the unique creatures created by fantasy, unicorns, griffins, yada yada yada, I think dragons are arguably the most popular and just flat out the best creature ever devised by fantasy. I would love to know how dragons were originally created. Like, what was the first dragon? Have they always existed in myth? What inspired the myth of dragons? Such a curious thing to think about. And obviously, I just love dragons, because dragons look so, pardon my language, dragons just look so fucking cool! A giant lizard with sharp teeth and horns, it breathes fire, it can fly if it has wings. Dragons are just so fucking cool! I love dragons! I love the look of dragons. I also love that dragons, as a type of character, can be many things. They can be intelligent, they can be dumb beasts, they can talk, they can just be wild animals. They can be creatures of godlike power. They can be symbols of pride and power, or they can be symbols of terror and destruction. A dragon, this creature, can be such a varied character. I love how this fantasy reptile can be so many things. Heroic friend, horrifying foe, or extraordinary wildlife. I love dragons so much. And now we come to video games. One of my favorite video games of all time. As a matter of fact, before Divinity Dragon Commander came out, which is my favorite video game of all time, a video game called Eye of the Dragon was my favorite video game of all time, and I never thought that game would be replaced. That was my all-time favorite game ever, Eye of the Dragon. In Eye of the Dragon, you got to play as, well, a dragon, one of 3 dragons. You'd fly around as a dragon, you'd level up, you'd kill and eat monsters, you'd protect human cities and villages from monsters. It has some RTS real-time strategy elements, as it was also a third-person RPG action game. Freaking love Eye of the Dragon. Oh man, I love Eye of the Dragon. Love it so much. Then 2013 came around, and Divinity Dragon Commander. I just randomly discovered that game on Steam. Every once in a while, and I still do this as I did back in the day, a few years ago, I do this all the time. I go on the Steam store, I look at upcoming games, I look at specials, and I couldn't help but notice that an upcoming video game sometime around 2013, I think it was mid-2013, summer, it was summer. Yes, it was summer 2013. I was looking around the Steam store, upcoming video games, and I see this title, Dragon Commander. It has this picture of this cool-looking black dragon in the little thumbnail picture. I'm like, Dragon Commander? Oh man, I really hope this isn't some crappy 2D sprite game. I hope it's not a card game. I hope it's not one of those video games that just text and moving pictures. You guys know what I'm talking about. Those kind of cheapish PC games that have a ton of dialogue in them, but no actual voice acting, and just have moving pictures. I'm getting off topic. You know what kind of games I mean. So I click Divinity Dragon Commander, and lo and behold, it's a video game dream come true for me. I've always really liked real-time strategy video games, and I've always wanted an RTS where I could get into the action, where I could command my units, as well as get on the battlefield. And Divinity Dragon Commander not only fulfilled my fantasy as truly playing as a dragon in a third-person action perspective, but also commanding an army, and not just an army of steampunk mechs, along with the added awesomeness of being able to play as one of 3 awesome-looking, awesomely designed dragons. Oh man, I love Divinity Dragon Commander. There's a good reason it's become my favorite video game of all time, not just for the characters and the real-time strategy and the good story and all this other stuff. It's just playing as the dragon, seeing the dragon, the animations on the dragons. It's so awesome, it's so beautiful looking. Dream come freaking true for me. Then we have other video games like the Dark Souls series, which occasionally have dragons in them. However, for some reasons, all the dragon enemies, once you kill them, they don't respawn. Of course, of all the enemies that respawn every time you die or reset at a checkpoint, the one bloody enemy type that doesn't respawn is the dragons. Yeah, great. The dragons are still freaking awesome, though. Then we have Skyrim. Bloody mother freaking Skyrim. Oh, gosh darn do I love Skyrim. Love Skyrim as an RPG, as an open world video game. Oh, it's such a great video game. And the dragons. Jesus Christ, the dragons in that video game are so awesome. Their designs, their animations, the fights with them, just watching a dragon just soar through the sky is a sight to behold. And battles with dragons in Skyrim are so epic. The dragons in Skyrim are so bloody epic. And speaking of video games, one video game that I am shocked and disappointed in, that this game just hasn't come to the PC. I am genuinely shocked that it hasn't been ported. Dragon's Dogma. Why the hell is Dragon's Dogma not on the PC? I so badly, really badly, want to play Dragon's Dogma, but it's not on the PC. I want to fight that awesome giant red dragon. That dragon looks so jaw-dropping. That thing is so epic looking. That giant red dragon in Dragon's Dogma, oh god, as if Dragon's Dogma were to get ported to the PC right now, I would buy it in a heartbeat just to fight that giant red dragon. But yeah, I think this has been a video. I can literally go for hours. Literally, I could make this a 2, 3, 5-hour video talking about my experiences with dragons and how much I freaking love dragons, but I know you guys have lives and other videos to do and stuff to do, and I know. So yeah, I love dragons, guys. I just really love dragons, and I wanted to share my love with you. I want to make this special little video. We all have that one thing. We have that creature or character that we hold in our hearts, that we love to pieces, whether it be fantastical or real. And I just wanted to make this special video as a treat for you guys so that we could get to know each other a little more. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps me, helps you, helps everybody involved with the video. If you hit that like button, please leave a comment. What do you think of dragons? What do you think of how much I love dragons? What's the coolest dragon you've ever seen from movies, television, video games, or novels? Let me know what your favorite dragon is. Let me know what your favorite creature is that you have passion for, just as I have passion for dragons. Let me know in the comment section below. I love getting comments. I don't get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. And finally, I'm the Gamertron. This is the Gamertron Show. I love video games, almost as much as I love dragons. I love talking about video games and playing video games, and I don't usually make videos about just dragons and non-video game related stuff, but this is just a special video. But if this video has caught your interest, I have several video gaming related videos that I hope you will enjoy, and I hope you will consider subscribing and supporting me. Anyways, this has been the Gamertron, this has been the Gamertron Show, this has been a very special video about the awesomeness that is dragons, and I will see you guys later. Dragons!